for Dad. Oh yeah. We are here to herald and show Dad's struggle, because we decided to not really film a whole lot of this, and we probably should, because didn't know that little jobs like this would turn into such huge operations. Like you saw earlier, maybe in one clip where Dad was seesawing off the fender there. AC ducting removed, you know, one of those jobs where it's like, I just put the gauges somewhere pretty easy, and you think there's a lot of easy places to put gauges on a car, but isn't that right, Dad?
That's right, buddy. It's a real pain in the behind. It'll be alright when we get done.
You know, I'll be quite honest. At this point, Dad, I would have been okay paying a leprechaun to live inside the engine bay to beat on the firewall if the gauges got weird. I mean, if anybody out there in YouTube land wants to live inside a Chrysler 300, I mean, it's pretty spacious. Think about it. When it's in winter time, it'll always be kind of warm. Yeah, it's a little cramped. I mean, you got a really loud, smelly roommate you got to live with. Kind of leaks a little bit, you know. Smokes. Definitely a smoker. So, I mean, you got those things you have to kind of live with. But, you know, anybody out there wants to help Dad save from that operation, and most of you will probably say, how come I'm not in there? Well, that's a darn good question. Because if I was in there, we would still be waiting. Dad's doing it. So that's why it's getting done right now. So, yeah. Anybody out there? We got a place open for rent. Alrighty, time for a little update before it gets too dark. Dad, how went the operation?
Well, I think it's gonna be okay. Ain't leaking any water right now. I got tanky face. And I got the gauges all hooked up.
We'll go in here and we'll see. You want to hook the battery up? Ooh. Oh yeah. That's actually a great place, Dad. Oh, it's too dark in here to do that.
The buddy seat don't hit it.
Well, no, the buddy seat should be fine, just as long as we ain't ever got a passenger right there. Which I don't plan on, that'd be kind of intrusive. Okay. That's asking too much without pumping. We got oil pressure. No, I don't see any leaks inside of here. Everything doing its thing up here?
Yeah,
Good.
tankies don't leak it.
Sweet. Which means we're one step closer to actually making the fuel tank function. But now we got the gauges inside, so now we don't have to pay a leprechaun to live up there. And the 300's got brakes now, and well, we can really put all the thanks to Dad for heralding most of this. Oh, I work on other projects that are hidden away, and well, someday we might show them, and someday, well, we'll show them someday. Okay, not gonna lie. What a nice little driver that's gonna be. Except for we got to fix that. Is that vacuum booster?
Yeah, I gotta get.
Yeah, we got to figure out something with that. I think we might have to get the actual Chrysler guy to fix that, but heck yeah, Dad. Well, that's a win. Yep, gauges are working flawlessly, Dad. Well, oil pressure just started. Oh, oil pressure's leaking. Oh no! Oh, I just literally said everything's working. Are you kidding me? Alrighty, so back on the old 300. It's actually been, I can't believe how many times I'm going to say this on camera, but it has been a decent minute, just being honest with y'all, because we had to order a fuel sending unit because the one that came out of here looked like it was out of the Titanic, which I'm hoping we showed you, and if not, well, I got a feeling it's still on the back porch. It's a gem. It's a real beauty. Yeah. So it took the post office entirely too long to transport this sending unit. Let's just say that. Let's just say it might have been, it feels kind of like it's been 2 weeks. It's been long enough that we actually have acquired like 2 more projects and have been bouncing around. That's how long it's taken to get this sending unit. It's been quite annoying. So we're going to now get her all jacked up in the back and probably go through that tank and make sure it's just good enough for about 15 fuel filters to clean her out. And well, as you guys know, that's how things go.
That's where it goes.
Alrighty, well, I heard from Dad that the new sending unit's in there. How goes the operation, Dad?
Well, it's just about done to hook up the little sender wire.
So,
Looks like it'll work. It'll probably leak just as good as my van does.
well, they can live with a baby leak. Well, Dad, that's 1 5-gallon jug down. I'm not seeing anything heinous yet. So,
Yeah.
1 more 5-gallon jug, and then we ought to have that crap pretty well diluted, as you said. You know, if anybody out there in YouTube land has ever been on the fence about buying one of these utility gas jugs, whatever you want to call these giant race jugs, do it. Do yourself the good deed and just buy some. They are pretty cheap at swap meets typically. I think they were like, these ones were 30 bucks with the little spout guy right there. Yeah, this is one hand just kind of propped up there. This is way better than the regular old style gas cans, just saying. Alrighty, well, there's 10 gallons of fresh juice in there versus probably like the half a gallon of old that's still in there that didn't drain out, which I want to reiterate, this thing was on its back bumper for like all day one day when Dad was doing the brakes on it, so most of the crap in there was drained out.
Stuff that was in there was kind of clear still, and it wasn't solid yellow like it was in the 55.
The yellows was not yellow, it was orange.
Yeah,
It had reached the next stage. It was about to turn back into dinosaur oil. So I think we might as well go ahead and probably fix this fuel line that I jankily installed on the 440 while I was on the run stand.
Oh,
Maybe. I don't know, it's really not that bad. It's probably triggering somebody out there, but at least I painted the crappy intake. I was gonna dress it up with a better intake and cooler valve covers, but the silver valve covers from Steve that I now have black overspray on, along with that truck air cleaner that a commenter said something about a Warlock air cleaner. I'm kind of liking the look of them over the cool guy stuff I was gonna put on this. Oh well, I got the parts. We can always swap them out later. What's all that about, Dad?
well, you can either work down there in tight corners, or you can do like my dad said and stay away from your work.
Grandpa would be smiling right now.
You would. See how cool that is?
Yeah, because that is all the way down in the frame rail down there. Got the fuel filter and everything hooked up, and tanky is now drained into the gas tank. So now we'll see what color that thing changes to. Ready for it, Dad?
Yeah, I guess so.
Alrighty.
I think it's happening.
There's gas.
You can look at the video.
Oh.
And then when the motor started running, it took it out. I think it's all on the bottom side now. You can't see it. I hit this little button up here and shut your video off, so it'll be a 2 video.
That's all right, Dad. Well, we'll give her the old sniff test.
There's the bottom of that cherry fragrance up in the wall.
Is there? I've been looking for that.
I come across this big bottle of Jake's cherry fragrance.
That's good smelling stuff.
You want me to go get it?
No. My main thing was I just wanted to see if the gas burning through the side pipes was old gassy smell. And it's not. By the way, Jake, welcome.
Thanks.
Belvedere Jake, everybody, if you don't remember him. So, oh, it's potatoing now. Who would have known? You just got to go to the original gas tank and maybe starve the engine a little bit, and then you get a camshaft upgrade. Yeah. Yeah, well, I'd like to see that filter full, but oh well, she's doing her job. So, Jake, how do you like the 300?
The 300? I think it's a classy rig. If it had a passenger seat, it'd be a date night car.
It would be. It's just, you know, project cars. That's how they happen.
Yeah.
So how come you didn't drive the Belvedere?
What do you mean?
What's that thing?
It's the Belvedere.
What are you talking about?
It says Belvedere right on it. It's Do you not know German?
Huh. You know,
What?
I was gonna say, you know, if you squint, it does look a lot like a Belvedere.
Yeah, that one was built by a feller named Ferdinand Plymouth.
Oh yeah.
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 Yeah, it's a fine piece of engineering.
Looks like it.
Yeah. I still hate the color.
It kind of looks like the same color too. I mean, if you just really squint, you just gotta squint a lot. Here,
I wonder if I painted the 43 on the door, it could be a petty tribute car again.
Oh,
See?
that's a good. Jake, you got some good ideas.
Oh, I don't know as if I deserve all that credit.
Well, you have interesting ideas. How about that?
You know what? That's fair.
I like interesting ideas.
I'll take interesting.
All right. Bye, Mr. Belvedere. We'll see you again soon. Back onto the 300. Well, everybody, Jed here from, well, the present, we'll call it, because most of this video was filmed last year. I just want to say thank you. I kind of forgot about this whole little video I had on the 300, and I know we're really bad about bouncing around from projects, but always the goal has been to make things runner drivers and then worry about all the little stuff later on, which for like the 300, we took a break from all the wiring and hoopla with it, but we got all the headlights working and everything. But we got the video on that coming up. But we've been mostly focusing on the old Pora, which you guys have been watching those new videos, and I appreciate the heck out of that. We're getting close to the point where, well, it's going to take either a lot of time and a lot of money to do the interior stuff, but that's going to be the next big hurdle on it. Well, of course, running and driving and all that other crap. But anyways, I digress. I just wanted to thank you all. And I have full intentions on finishing everything. Like, we didn't do too many videos on my 66 Tornado. There's just not too much. Big plan for it is doing something on the headlight doors because they're all busted up, as you can see, and well, they don't work. And haven't found too many videos on that, and I've got some manuals on that, and yeah, that might be a good tech video. And like I said, on the old 300, it's far from finished. And my original plans on it being street machining, I don't know if I'm going to continue that or not. I don't know. This is one of them cars where maybe I'm just getting kind of old. I don't know. I dig it, but I don't know if slots are actually going to do it much justice. But I guess it's a good reason why I have the slots, and we might as well get them on here some days. You guys let me know down in the comments. To keep side pipes, get rid of them. Do we go slots? Do we go factory? And I do have plans on painting this car. This car is incredibly solid for what it is. And you don't see too many of the big, well, you don't see too many 300s at all, really. So it's a car I kind of want to take care of. And plus, some of the C-body folks I've met are some of the coolest guys in the world. But moving from coolest guys to the world to some of the biggest headaches, not from the people, but from the cars themselves. The old Polara is getting pretty close. Dad has been tackling the engine bay wiring and all that hoopla. And I'm gonna get ready to get started on doing everything for the dash. Finally got all the sound deadener and everything in there, and you guys have seen all the videos, and now we're basically caught up to the present. And well, I'm gonna get my butt to work because the sun's out and it's nearing the end of February, and well, won't be long before it'll be time to start taking the cars out for drives and using them. So we want to get them finished up and on the schemes of things that should be finished up here shortly. For those of you who have watched this video and have stayed around, let's talk about Jezebel. So yeah, she doesn't look the coolest right now, but I just want to let you know that we got videos on the transmission being rebuilt. That's basically where we're at now. Basically just got to put everything back together underneath, double check everything, and we can finally pick up where we left off, breaking it at No Name all those years ago. And me, I can finally maybe get over my funk and my depression and all this other bull crap, which is too much information really, but it happens, guys. You get a little bit burnt out and stuff, but I'm not going to harp on it. I'm staying in this. I ain't giving up on any of this. It's cool. But anyways, the whole plan is get Jezebel finished up here soon. And well, with Jezebel 300, that basically just leaves two vehicles that do not start up and run. And one is my red nightmare right there, which is becoming a red dream once again. I'm happy to say that. The other one, well, it's not the old 55, which is another one of those cars we haven't forgotten about. Just gathering parts for it, because that's a hard car to get parts for. But it's hiding inside the shop, the race car bay as we call it now, which is really cool to be able to say. But you've seen snippets of it, and I can't wait to share all that with you guys. But anyways, folks, thank you for tuning in and always supporting us and being around for all this time. It means a lot to Dad and I. So, thank you. I look forward to seeing you guys real soon in either the next Polara video, or you never know, could be getting old Jezebel finished up. So, till then, I'll see you. Take care. Bye-bye.